And then we have this from our friends at PJ Media, Brian Preston. Massive non-citizen voting uncovered in Maryland. Now, this is remarkable to me. Does a state get any bluer than Maryland? Does a state get any bluer than Maryland? Do you know Maryland is more Democrat than China is communist? Oh, it's true. But they have a close gubernatorial race there. Oh, my God, we can't have that. This is one-party rule in the great state of Maryland. That's why the business climate sucks. That's why homeowners are going under. That's why taxes are through the roof. We love our one-party state government. And that jackass governor destroys the state, so of course he's qualified to run for president. But his lieutenant governor's different. He's independent. But of course Obama supports him. But he's still independent. Now this guy, they gave him the job to set up the Obamacare state exchange there. They spent $250 million, and it flopped. So of course he's qualified for governor of Maryland. But just to make sure, despite the fact that voter registration is 14 million to 1 Democrat over Republican, we got to get these non-citizen votes in there. An election integrity watchdog group is suing the state of Maryland, alleging it has discovered massive and ongoing fraudulent voting by non-U.S. citizens in one county. But because of the way the non-citizens are able to cast votes in elections, the fraud is likely happening in every single county and subdivision across the state. The group believes that illegal voting has been happening for years. We like this, right? Oh, yes, we like it. You won't see any investigation from Eric Holder in the Civil Rights Division because, you see, there's no voter ID. Therefore, it's a very progressive state, right? It's a very pro-minority state because rampant, fraudulent, illegal voting is occurring. And that's the new civil right. It's a federal crime to cast votes if you're not legally eligible to vote. Non-citizens, whether in the county legally or not, country legally or not, are prohibited from voting in most local and all state and federal elections. You do tell. The lawsuit is the equivalent of the lookouts spotting the iceberg ahead of the Titanic, State Senator Pat McDonough told the Tatler. He added that the group's investigation found a voter fraud smoking gun. It goes on and on. The evidence is overwhelming. But not to be outdone. The Democrats have it all figured out, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, lie. Spend millions and millions of dollars on advertising, lying about your opponent and lying about what you're going to do. Jazz up the base. That means tear down the country. Lie to women who you treat like dogs from Bill Clinton on down. Lie to them about contraceptives and condoms because you have no respect for women. You bring out the same issue every time. Oh, we're running out of condoms in Colorado. No, you're not. You're overwhelmed with condoms and pot. It's nirvana in Colorado. Anyway, yes, and you're going to be denied contraceptives. A 1965 Supreme Court decision says nobody can deny you of contraceptives. Well, whatever.